All right, good looking on that. I didn't know there wasn't no sound. I appreciate that. What's the word? Good morning. How's everybody doing today? I appreciate it. She said she likes the colors. I appreciate that. And she said good morning. All right, what's the word, man? Who's tapping in with us? It's that time again, on the ground again. Let's go. Had to recoup. Come on, we're back. Had to get right. What up, bro, man? What you been up to?
Babe, look at this. What in the world is going on here? They pick their owners.
Yeah, but that I've seen that, but that one was an AI video. But there is real ones. You can tell by the way the cat stretched. See when he put his hand on his shoulder. But like that does happen. I just watched a video where these people like they go sit in a line and bring a animals out
So cute.
like five at a time, and wherever they go to, that's who they get.
That sucks.
What's the word? What they say? AI is playing us. No, AI is playing y'all. Fuck are you talking about? AI's playing y'all. Y'all got all these fake accounts and they got all these fake accounts. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like sweetheart, I'm not even gonna lie. We don't even know if you're a real person. Like as far as I'm concerned, you're not even a real person until you show me that you're a real person. Because so many fake people come in my account from fake profiles and fake this and fake that, and you get what I'm saying. I never know who's real. Like I could have a whole conversation with somebody and not even be a real person because people are just lame and bored. But I don't know. I feel like she's actually because I looked at your profile the other day and I see that you've been on YouTube for a little bit. So I feel like she's actually a real person. But I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I never know anymore. Kane Miller, what's going on? I seen Kane just came in the building. But yeah, see, they like what's going on with this internet shit is like these people that are on the internet are so worried about 502 that it is ridiculous. Like I can't even do anything on YouTube without the goofies noticing. And it's crazy. They hide better than Osama bin Laden. Like there would be nothing that I want in this world more than to just run into one of these dudes outside. But you know what's so crazy is even if I ran into one of these dudes outside, I wouldn't know. Because I don't know what they look like. The only person I would know who it was if I ran into him outside is Vegito. And as far as I'm concerned, shout out to Vegito. He's the only one that's got any type of nuts around here that actually will go live and show his face. Like, I don't respect the motherfucker that talks shit and then hides. I don't respect the motherfucker that talks shit and then hide. It's funny too, cause like they really ain't been sending me texts or nothing here lately. But like a couple of days ago, they sent me some texts while I was on live, and they were like, "Yeah, we got your bitch ass. We're on your ass. When we see you, we're gonna kill you. We know where you live. Blah blah blah." That's what they were saying, right? And I'm thinking, damn, you would think if you was that tough, I would have seen a face by now or something, a name, a face. But you know, you got to understand who you're dealing with. Like they know better than to come on here and show me their face. They know better than to come on here and show me their name. Because I'm not like they are. I'm going to really pop up at the front door, especially if you're like 4 hours away. If you're anywhere in between 4 hours from me, to where it's not going to cost me a whole day just to go one way, I'm doing it. I will. Fuck you mean. But it's like they won't show me who they are. Like, goddamn, all y'all got to do is just show me who y'all are, and I'll drive to you and meet up with you or whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? It ain't that hard. It's not that hard. They're like, yeah, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and they're sending messages and shit. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not hiding. Y'all ain't found me yet. Like, how about you just tell me where you're at and we can make it quick. But like I said, ain't nobody messaged me in a couple days. Like I think they laid off a little bit. They finally figured out I wasn't writing them back no more and wasn't paying them no attention. So I guess they just ended up, not messing with me or whatever. But I tried to piss them off there for a minute. I was talking all types of reckless, but yeah, they're hiding and shit. It ain't gonna be no fun though when I figure out their information and show up at your mama's house. On God, it's not gonna be fun. What's going on? What did he say? He said, mate, I got bot attacked today. It's a joke. 50 odd bots attacking me and just as I'm about to hit 500 subs. Any advice? Nah, there's nothing you can do about it, brother. Same shit happened to me. You don't need advice, brother. If you're getting bot attacked by 50 people, you're good. Stick with it. Keep frying their asses. Keep making them pissed off, and you know what I mean. They're turning you up. They're giving you numbers, bro. They were doing the same thing to me. But the only bad thing about it is like when the bots subscribe to you, YouTube knows that it's bots. They know that it's a fake account. They know that it's the same person coming in from private networks or whatever it is, using SIM cards, and it just looks like 7 different profiles or 7 different people, but it's the same person on the same phone. They know that. Anytime a bot subscribes to you, YouTube will take it away. And it'll be within the first 2 minutes of them subscribing to you. Something about YouTube they already know. Like, they've tried to come in my account and they hype it up and they like it up and sub it up, and I'll have like 15 subs all at once. And then out of nowhere, it'll just drop down. I'll come back an hour later and it'll be 6 less subs. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I figured out that those were fake accounts coming in and YouTube's taking them from me. It wasn't people unsubbing. People rarely ever unsub. Like, let me just go ahead and tell you that right now. Like, if they already hit the sub button and then they're not around no more, they probably didn't unsub. It was just a fake account. Like, very rarely is somebody going to sub to you and then go back a day or two later and then unsub because you did something. They're subbed for a whole reason. If there was a thought in their brain that they wouldn't or didn't want to watch you or didn't want to sub to you, they would have never hit the sub button. So if they hit it once, most likely they'll be there forever. And that's God's honest truth, man. I sit on here and I watch YouTube all day, every day, and I see what's going on. I wouldn't say all day, every day, because I work 8 hours and 9 hours a day, but I sit on YouTube at least once a day, every day, for at least an hour or two, and I recognize everything. I realize what people are saying. I'm watching what people are doing. I'm watching how many accounts are coming in. I'm writing people's names down. I'm doing all types of shit that y'all don't see behind the, you know what I mean? You just see me talking, right? I'm doing all types of shit over here. I'm taking notes. I'm writing people's names down. I'm following and subbing to people. I wonder, has anybody seen Raccoon? Is Raccoon in here this morning? Has anybody seen Raccoon? Because he needed he needed 2 more subs yesterday to go live. And I gave him one. I went all the way to his channel and gave him 1 sub, but he needed 1 more sub to have 50. And I know somebody subbed up to him. He said, I have subbed to you. I appreciate that. Man, shout out to you. Anybody that subs to me and turns me up and shows me love when they don't have to and take time out of their day to come fuck with me is a real one. And I appreciate that. Come on. She said, I can go live with only 10 subs. All I did was request it from YouTube. I think the only way you can go live without 50 subscribers is you have to be on a PC. Like, you got to be on a computer. You can't go live from a phone without 50 subscribers. Trust me, I tried every way possible. I was trying to beat the system. I was trying to come in from private networks. I was trying to do everything I could to come in because I knew, I'm like, damn, I'm never going to get to 50 subs to be able to go live if I can only post pictures and shorts and videos. Like, they don't know who I am. They don't know how I act. They're not just going to sub to me off of a video that I posted or something. But no, they will too. And that's where I had it fucked up. Like, it didn't take long at all. They were subbing more, when I was just posting shorts every day. Like, I promise. Well, I don't know. I can't lie. I don't know. It just depends. They're posting more now that I go live, but they were doing a lot. They were subbing a whole lot, like really fast to me when I was just making shorts. I was getting 3 and 4 every single short, which is not bad at all. Some people don't want to hit that button at all if their life depended on it. Yeah, it's on a PC. I just said, okay, yeah. So yeah, if you're on a PC, you can definitely go live without 50 subs. I seen somebody else doing it. And they kept telling me and they were like, "Yeah, I can go live. I'm not even at 50 subs." And I seen them do it and I was like, "Word?" But then I realized like as long as you're on a desktop computer or whatever, a PC, they'll let you, which is stupid. AJ said he has 67 subs. Well, shit, then you need to go live. You need to go in there and verify your account. You got to go into your settings on your YouTube and verify that it's you. Like, take a picture of your ID. And then once you get verified, you'll be able to go live. Like, you should already be able to click the live button, AJ, and go live. See if you can go live, AJ. Click live. What up, Christy? Yeah, AJ, you should be able to go live. I go live on my phone. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're straight then. And then has anybody seen Raccoon? Because Raccoon came in here last night. He needed 1 sub to get to 50. He was at 49 subs. Well, he was at 48, and then I subbed to him, which put him at 49. And I did everything I could to try to get people to sub to him. And I'm pretty sure that dude Axel subbed to him, whoever he is. He did give him 50. We're trying to get people to win out here. Like, we're trying to get people to 50. I've got 2 people to 50 already. I mean, I'm not gonna say I got them there. They got theirself there, but like they were right there around 50, and I was shouting out to my peoples and letting them know, like, "Yo, sub up to him. He's almost there." And they did. Like 2 or 3 people sub to him and got him together. They said it says it always makes it private, so I have to go in on private. Oh no, that's not cool at all. Cause every time you go in on private, you don't really see comments. You don't see comments or nothing, do you, AJ? Or do you see when people comment in there? Because it might be different on a PC. I don't know, but I know when you're on private and whenever you don't put it to where 18 or older, you have to be 18 or older to watch this. Whenever you don't put 18 or older, that means people can't comment and shit because they try to keep it like kid friendly and shit. And they already know it's a bunch of underage people, so the kids get in there and automatically start cussing you out. Like, they don't say nothing else to you. They'll be 7 years old. They just come in here and be like, "Fuck you, you stupid bitch." You know what I mean? Like, out of nowhere. You'll be like, "Damn, what the fuck? Who was that?" You'll be listening to them in your ear. Then the next thing is going to come out of their mouths, the N word. You fucking, you know what I'm saying? Every time. Like, they do not care on that. And it be some little white rich kids on the other end, probably somewhere in fucking Nebraska, wherever the fuck that is. Whatever the whitest state is that you could possibly be in, that's where they are. Montana, looking ass. Fucking Rhode Island. Like, that's where they're watching from, and they are on there talking all types of shit. Bro, I got called the N word like 20 times. And I was like, I'm not even black. Like, I'm white, but I could only imagine the black people that get on here and play video games. Like, that's fucked up. Like, now I understand why, like, black people, get upset about that stuff. even though shit like that happened years and years and years ago. It's like, but now I understand. I would kind of be a little upset too. I wouldn't be upset. I would just feel like I want to punch on everybody moving. You get what I'm saying? Like if I was black, I would feel like I would want to punch on everybody moving. Straight up, just because like everything that's happened and shit. So I feel where they're coming from, but like yeah, I would hate white people. Like I would want to punch white people down every time I seen them. If I was black, just coming for what they were coming from as though I could understand. That's why I always respect, black people that don't treat white people any different. You know what I mean? Because I grew up in the trenches. So most everybody I was around was black. Now, my family is all white. And there was a few white boys that, we all ran together in the hood and shit. But for the most part, like my whole school, there was 800 kids. And there's probably 120 white kids out of 800. You get what I'm saying? That's like one or two white kids per classroom, if that. If that. Like, yes, there's been some classes where I was the only white person in there. 100%. 1000%. That's an awkward feeling. So I could only imagine if the tables were turned how they would feel, because like, and they never really, I never really got into it with anybody. Nobody disrespected me or shit like that, because, one thing about it is people know when they can say something to somebody and when they can't. You get what I'm saying? They know when he might punch you dead in your eyeball and black it, and this guy definitely is not gonna black your eyeball if you say something to him. But like if they think that there's the slightest chance that you're gonna punch them dead in their eyeball for whatever they say, they just won't say it. They'll go say it to the guy that they know is not gonna. You get what I mean? So I really didn't have too much problems growing up in school. Like at first, when I was younger, I did. Like when I was young in elementary school, second, third grade, fourth grade, I did. Nobody knew who I was, and I was white. I had to, but it's like everybody you go to school with are your same. You know what I mean? You go to school with them pretty much until high school. You get what I mean? Like elementary, it's the same kids. Middle school, a couple kids might move out here and there, but it's mostly the same people you went to school with from the last year in the last year, you know what I mean? All new, it ain't no new faces. So it's like I had to build a reputation a little bit over time. Like motherfuckers didn't stop messing with me and saying shit to me until I was probably in like the fifth grade. By the time I was in middle school, I was slumping shit, so like nobody messed with me. I had done been beat up enough then that like I knew, how to fight and I knew how to fight back. You get what I'm saying? So like it's like not everybody's equipped with that though. Like not everybody knows to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like some people won't fight. That's just what their personality is, and that's cool. But so like I was kind of one of them guys that it took me to get beat up two or three times before I actually was like, all right, I'm about to just step on everybody because I figured out like if I don't fight back, they're just gonna do what they want to me. But if I do fight back, like there's a chance that I could beat their ass, and at least if I hit him with one solid one, it's gonna back him up. It's gonna let okay, like he don't want another one of those. You get what I'm saying? So at this point now he's cautious. Now his hands are out. Now his hands are up and everything else. So like, yeah, I had to deal with like getting beat up a few times before I finally realized like I can beat these people up. Like, cause the black people were always cut better than we were as white people. You get what I'm saying? Not on no racist shit, but they always were. They're always bigger than the white guy. Like they're just well formed. They're way more athletic. You get what I'm saying? They're stronger than we were. Period. 100%. The facts is the facts. And so like that would make you a little nervous, right? When you're 7 and 8 and 9 years old and somebody's trying to fuck with you or whatever and they're black. Then it got to a point to where I realized it don't matter how big you are, as long as you hit somebody, a lot of times they won't even fight back. So yeah, I got bullied in school and stuff for a little bit until I finally realized, I wouldn't say middle school, But in elementary school, I had to learn the hard way. I was the only white kid, pretty much. So yeah, that's why I always tell people, they're like, "Oh, you just ain't had your ass beat, blah blah blah. That's why you talk so much shit, brother." I had my ass beat more than anybody probably. And it's like ever since, you know, I've been out of school, I just don't even take losses. Like it just won't happen with me. It's just not gonna happen. Like it's crazy because like every situation, even when I've been in like fights out of like a bar or something, it'd be a big ass guy, and like every situation, I end up making it out. Right. So like I just don't feel like there's anybody that's gonna really do something to me out here. Honestly, I don't. Like if it's you in front of me with your hands and me right here in front of you with my hands, I just don't feel like there's nobody that's gonna really do much to me out here. I don't. And if you can, so be it. It's not one of those things that I'm worried about or that I fear. So that's why I say what the fuck I believe and stand up. And whatever I think or whatever I believe or whatever it is, that's what I'm gonna say. I don't give a damn. Like I got real people that watch this that I'm gonna have to answer to on the outside. You know, if they was to see something and not like it or something, like people will. My city's not that big. They all know me. Like they'll come after me. So yeah, I'll just be careful on this YouTube shit, cause like one day it could all be over with. And like I'm really figuring out here lately that like people aren't happy for you like you're happy for you. You get what I'm saying? Like actually people are more of a he don't deserve it. It ain't me. Fuck him. People are more like that than they ever were. Like, man, I'm proud of you, man. At least I know that you got this brand new Mustang. So, like, if I ever needed a ride, I could call you. You know, nah, my homies don't think like that. Like, they're like, yeah, it ain't me. And you get what I'm saying? That's why I really realized, like, eventually you got to roll by yourself. You can't have friends out here because guess what? Anybody and everybody is different. Nobody's going to be the same as you are. You will fall out with anybody in this world. You hear what I'm saying? Like, you will get into an argument. It does not matter if it was Jesus in front of you, all right? Like, there's going to be problems with anybody. It could be your own mama. And guess what? I've come to find out it's the people that's closest to you that you let in your life are the ones that stab you in the back and hurt you every time. Your enemies don't ever hurt you, right? Because, like, anytime you see them, you might bust them up or they might bust you up, but you know what time it is with them, right? So y'all could just stay away from each other or do whatever, not cross paths. But imagine when the enemy and the people that are down bad are right in front of you and like right beside you type shit. Like when I had nothing, everything was good. And then when I started gaining shit, people started looking at me different. I started hearing that people were after me. And I was like, oh, okay. And this was years ago type shit. When I changed my life 5, 6 years ago, that it was like half the neighborhood was on me. You know, just because they were like, nah, you know what's crazy? It's like half the neighborhood was on me. They was like, you're supposed to be with us, and that's what people was saying to me. They was like, you're supposed to be with us, and we out here every day. It don't matter what's going on over there. Like you got us, type shit. Like they were upset that I left like that. Like that was crazy. But yeah, they were upset that I left and shit. And but like then and on down the road, all of these people that were upset, they ended up having to split too out of the situation. So it's like either some of them went to prison or some of them, just moved out of the neighborhood or some of them moved out of state or got a good job or some of them had kids and as soon as they found that girl they loved, they never came outside again. type shit. Barely. You'd see them and it'd be like, yo, what up, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I mean? They ain't hanging out no more. They don't even want to bring their girl around the homies type shit. Like some guys are weird like that. They get a girlfriend, you won't see them again. They just feel like everybody's out to get them, you know what I mean? And a lot of guys have self-confidence issues and their self-esteem's real low. So they feel like they could lose her at any time, or there's plenty of guys out there that's better than they are. And if you think like that, then that's terrible, because like if she does end up doing whatever you're saying, then she did you a favor. Like she helped you out, she saved you in the future. So it's like you would want that, right? You wouldn't just want to live a lie and feel like this girl loves you and she's here for you, and then she ain't there for you for real, and then leave 10 years down the road. Because like you got to think about it, and like even I think about it, like I've been with my girl for a long time, but like is it gonna last forever? Like does that happen in today's society? Like it can, but like what's it, like a fucking 17% chance? You gotta realize like all situations are temporary in life. Like as much as you don't want to believe it, and as much as you don't want to think like, damn, this person might not be here one day, like that's what it's gonna be. Like 100% that's what it's gonna be. Like we here living, but we're also here to die. It sucks. It's a terrible situation when you think about it like that, for real. Like everybody you love in life, like your mom and your dad, like one day they won't be here no more. Like life is set up for failure. I didn't know if anybody had figured that out yet, but like we live to die. When you come in this world, you get attachments to people. You're emotionally attached to certain people, and you do things for people, and you're not realizing that life is set up for pain. Like you got a lot of pain coming in your future. Like when you see a newborn or 2 or 3 year old kid or 4 year old, you be looking, like I do anyway, and I'm looking at the kid, like I see them running around and they're like, hey, and they're not having a care in the world. They're on the playground doing whatever, and I'm just like, damn, they got a long life to live. And you start playing it out, like what kind of situation they're already in at 3 and 4. You know what I mean? Like, how's their mom living? Do their parents work? Do their parents get high? Do they got a car? Like, is the kid eating good? Stuff like that. And you start realizing and feeling bad for the kid because you know what type of life is coming. You get what I'm saying? And that's an ornery feeling. Like, when I have my kids, that's never going to happen with me. That's never gonna happen with me. I can't let my kids go to the streets and do all that crazy shit, because like I just can't do it. I'm not one of them ones. I know what comes with it. A lot of these people out here don't know what comes with it. Like they want to claim the streets and be so tough and be that real street guy and this, that, and the other, and be the realest and the trillest. But like when they go to jail, they get beat up and have nothing. Nobody's there for you. Like that shit ain't cool. Yeah, so like you got to be grateful. Like I woke up this morning grateful for what I have. Come on. Grateful for everything I got going on. I was happy that I got goofies that's upset at me and worried about what I got going on. At the end of the day, them people's just jealous of you. And I know if I ever seen them people, I would do them dirty. They wouldn't stand a chance in Hell's Kitchen with me. And I know that. So I don't let it bother me, but at the same time, golly, you know, like sometimes you be having bad days because not every day's good, and you start like, I don't know, me anyway, I'm like, yeah, damn, wish I could fucking see Gito's ass out here today. I would torture his ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's how my mind thinks. Like, it's terrible, but I haven't thought about that. Like, I haven't thought like that about Gito, though. I'm not going to say, like, oh, because, like, I don't know that, man. I don't hate him enough to think like that. But that's how my mind thinks. Like, anybody I'm into it with or I don't really care for too much, I'm like, let's go find them. You know what? I'm going to the West today. Ha ha. Fuck y'all. I'm driving to the West today. Is Jamie in here? What's going on, Jamie? I seen Jamie. I just now seen him. Come on. But yeah, so this morning I woke up and I'm grateful for everything going on, you know, because like at any time, y'all got to remember that life can be over. I remember when I was like 15 and 20, I didn't think about that type of stuff. But like now I be thinking like, God damn, I probably got more behind me than in front of me. That's an awful feeling. Cause like I ain't ready to go yet. Fuck all that. I want to live to be 90. Yeah, I smoke cigarettes and do this, but you gotta think, my grandmother, you know, great grandmother and shit smoked cigarettes 90 years. She lived to be like 109. Everybody in my family has lived to be old. When I say she smoked cigarettes 90 years, she smoked cigarettes 90 years. Like, she was 109 or something. She started smoking when she was like 11. You know how it was back in the day. You could buy a pack of Marlboro Reds and not even be able to see over the counter. Like, you could go into the store and buy a bottle and not even be able to see over the counter back in the day when she was a kid. So like the kid, yeah, she was 10 and 11 and she lived. So, you know, it ain't about like what you do and stuff. It's just, it's about like how you are on this earth and like, are you good to people and do you help people? And like, that's when God's going to bless you and, you know, with longevity and live a long life because you're out here doing his work. He's going to need you out here the longest. I'm telling you. Long as I help people and stay on the right path, man, shit, it don't matter what's happening. Come on. They said, sheesh, I see the fit, man. This thing's 4 years old. This thing is 4 years old, brother. This motherfucker's dirty and all types of shit. Like, but I do appreciate it. But this, I'm about to go get some clothes this weekend, like today probably. Cause like I need some couple different outfits and shit. I got a lot of clothes back here, but I've just been on a grind lately, and I just haven't really did nothing nice for myself in a while. Ain't really spent no money on myself like that. So I'm about due to go out here and spend some of this money. Like I'm the type I just put it up and save it all the time. I definitely save more than I spend. And it comes to a point to where like you just been saving for a year and like 6 months and 8 months, but you doing more for other people than you're doing for yourself. So yeah, I'm about due to go buy something nice. I thought about getting gold teeth. I used to have gold teeth my whole life. Like I had all gold teeth, and I stepped on them about 2 years ago, and I just never got a new pair. Ended up telling them to melting it down and made something else. But yeah, I need to go get another pair. I just need to go get the golds back in again. Come on. And I went everywhere with them golds. Like I didn't eat with them in, but yeah, I had golds my whole life. 10, 14. I've had it all. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some more eventually, but I know it's not. There's a few other things that I need to mark off the list before I do some shit like that. Need to get a tune up on my car, make sure everything's good on that. New spark plugs, new brakes. Just make sure my car's running good always. I need that type of shit before I need gold teeth. You get what I'm saying? And I could go do that right now, but it's like, here's the situation. I have 2 days off to do everything, and then I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then never make the appointment, and then I'll come Friday or Saturday, and I'll be feeling like, you know, energized, and I'm outside, and I'm like, all right, yeah, now I'm going to go try to get my spark plugs changed and shit, and then they'll be like, yeah, we can tell as soon as we can get you in is next Thursday, and I just hate making appointments because I never make them. That's the whole reason I ain't got my glasses yet. The Dolce & Gabbana glasses I got in there, gold frames. I need to go put lenses in them, and like I'll have the money and shit. I just can't do appointments. I'll never make it. But like, yeah, I need to set up an appointment is all it is. Like I stay having my girl do that shit. But yeah. She said, what? She said, I'm happy. I'm good at saving now. That's good. That's one of the saving more than I've been spending. Come on. Yeah, you need to save, man. Like, cause like I figured it out in life. There comes a time like I used to get all types of money and then I would just blow it. Like I would live paycheck to paycheck and get thousands of dollars a week on the paycheck because I would just go spend it and have a good time trying to impress and shit. And then I realized like every time I would do that, like something bad would happen. Every time I would do that, I would lose my wallet or fucking my tire would blow out or fucking something stupid and I'll end up needing that money and be short. Or end up having to buy something like that, like I said, and then be struggling all week because I done bought a bunch of bullshit that I didn't need. And this was 5, 6 years ago when I first, got sober. I really didn't know how to spend money or save. I didn't know how to do it. I just, whatever was on me, we was gonna spend that shit because I didn't have nothing my whole life. This shit don't mean shit. Like we're gonna have a good time without a dollar. You get what I'm saying? So now I got all these dollars and shit. It's like it don't even matter. We was spending it. Yeah, and that's one good thing about me nowadays. Like, I'm quick to give money out because, like, money don't mean nothing to me. I live out here with nothing. Like, live out here starving, eating off noodles and shit for a year straight. Like, money does not mean a fucking thing to me. I give my money away and shit. Like, even if I didn't have money on this earth, I would still be straight. You gotta think, I was getting money before there was ever even getting money. I was getting money before money was getting cool. Come on. Yes, sir. I was getting money before money was getting cool. Like, let's go. And I wasn't getting it from a job. That's for damn sure. Like, I was going and doing the most. I was going and doing the most, the most. Like, she said with that Delta 8, I know you ain't talking about me smoking Delta 8, because look, hell no. Liquid diamonds and live rosin right there. Come on. No, I didn't think he was talking about me though. I can't smoke that Delta 8 shit though. Well, I don't know what you're talking about exactly, but I think that's what you're talking about. The Delta 8, that shit don't do nothing. But yeah, shout out to y'all. I've probably been talking a whole lot today. I woke up real grateful for life just to be living another day. Come on, be able to work, be able to do whatever I want, say whatever I want, go wherever I want, buy whatever I want. Nobody does a fucking thing to me. Like, I just do whatever the fuck I want in this life. And it feels good, and you have to be grateful. Like, at one time, like, we had nothing. Come on. Like, at one time, we had absolutely nothing. And it was just an ugly situation. Like, we're gonna smoke another joint to that one, and that's facts. Cause this shit don't mean nothing to me. We'll give it all away. Does anybody want any pot? Like, I got a whole big ass bag right here. I can't show it cause they'll try to get me. They'll try to get me banned. But yeah, y'all notice I ain't been really I ain't been showing. Like when I roll up and shit, I don't show it no more and shit, cause like they can't do nothing if I'm sitting here and they don't see it. And when you're actually smoking it, there's nothing they can do because they don't see any weed or anything, even if somebody reports me. But like if I've noticed if they see it in the video, they'll give you a thing. So, basically it's not a strike, like it won't get you deleted, but basically they're saying that you've been hit to where if you make money off your channel, you're not making money off this live because you did something like that. But because like I've noticed too, like there's been plenty of times where I'm smoking on live and then I'll make the picture of the live, like the highlight, right? Like what you see or what the viewer sees before they click on the live to watch it. Like whatever that first picture is, like if you make it any type of smoke or a joint, even if it's a cigarette, they'll ban, they'll give you a fucking strike or whatever. It ain't a strike. A strike means that you got hit for something, like you were doing violent things, or you were doing sexual shit, or you were trying to do the bot thing, that's what a strike is. Or you took somebody's content and then like said it was yours. you know like I record other people's videos, right, and I post them, but when I do it I always keep everything the same. Like if I was to edit out their name and like the Facebook stuff right here, when you see me post a video and then you'll see how it'll have like, dislike, comment, all right here on the side. Well, I do that for a reason, because if I was to delete it, they would strike me. They would say that I was taking people's content. So, like, you have to keep the name and everything the same original video. But it's like, it's kind of crazy because everybody takes everybody's content on the internet. Like, that's the whole thing, and that's the whole point of the internet. Like, stuff goes viral. Like, if I share something and it goes viral, a million other people are going to share it. That's how it goes viral. So, like, if you think about it, everybody steals everybody's content, because somebody, if you ever hit the share button on any website, yes, you have. On any social media, yes, you have. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't your content. And it killed me. They were coming on here like, you're stealing people's videos and getting thousands of views. That's fucked up. Don't be mad at me because I know what they want to see. Don't be mad at me because I worked at the slaughterhouse and I just downloaded my buddy's video. But like, I worked there 7 years. I know what it looks like. I just wasn't stupid enough to record it, which I should have, but I didn't have a YouTube at the time, so I didn't think about it. I wasn't doing social media, so I didn't care to record all that shit. But it's like, people are haters. They was on here like, yeah, you're stealing people's content. I'm like, bruh, you stole people's content as well. Everybody steals everybody's content. That's what the internet is. You think that everything you see on the internet you made? Fuck no. There ain't nothing on there you made, stupid. Like, everybody steals everybody's shit. The internet is a whole bunch of other people's videos and posts and shit that they've said. Like, you're not the person that's just going viral and the whole internet's made off of one person. Like, bro, everybody steals everybody's videos. Everybody shares everybody's shit. That's what social media is. Like, of course, there's people like me that post their own shit and keep it original, but I take people's videos too. Oh, that ain't even nothing, Christy. I'm about to post some other ones. I got like 10 more of them. That was nothing. You haven't even seen the one with the actual pigs coming down the line yet. Like, I got one where there's just pig heads dropping from the ceiling into a bucket, like just doop, doop. Then I got another one where there's like a pig, a big ass pig, bigger than me, coming down the line slowly like this. And he's got maggots and dirt, and he's cut open with half of his shit hanging out. Like, I got some fucking videos that I'm about to get striked for. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get striked for all the blood. I really am. I guess they probably just couldn't actually tell. But like, these next videos, I'm gonna probably get striked for it, because it's gonna be all types of guts and a bladder and spleen and intestines and a heart, and oh yeah, I'm gonna show the actual pig cut open. So yeah, like, it's getting ready to get drastic. I'm getting ready to press the buttons. But also, I've noticed that like, these videos I'm posting, people are subbing and people are watching them. Like, my one video got 16 or 1700 views, and then the one I just posted with all the blood, it's got like 1300 right now. It says 12, but when I click on the analytics, it's like 1308, because it's steady going up and going up. And so yeah, like, these shorts are going crazy right now. I've tapped in with uh what was it, 3,800 people in 48 hours, 3,800 people in 48 hours, and my monthly average viewers is 26,000 right now. Y'all remember though, I was at 15.5 thousand 2 weeks ago. Do y'all remember? 2 weeks ago, I was at 15.5 thousand monthly viewers. I'm at 27,000 almost right now as we speak. And this was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was at 15,000. Yes, sir. 15.5 thousand views, monthly average. That's what I was averaging views, you know? And now I'm all the way to 25 something, so almost 27. It was like 25.9 that I was at. So like, yeah, I'm doing really good right now. I'm up 7,000 views right now is what it's saying. Like it said you have 7,625 more usual views or more views than usual is what it was saying. I was like, damn, so I'm going up. I'm going crazy, but it's way more than that cuz 2 weeks ago I was just at 15.5 thousand monthly average. He said lies and slander. Brother, I posted all in the Discord. Like all these people that are in my Discord have seen my numbers. Like I post my numbers in the Discord. I'm not lying about anything. I'm only telling you when I woke up this morning and I looked at my analytics, I'm telling you what the numbers were. One was 25.9 thousand monthly viewers, and then I also had it was like 3650 was the amount of people I tapped in with in 48 hours. 3,650 people in 48 hours. And what else was it? Oh yeah, and then one view had 17 something hundred views, or one short had 1,700 something. The other one had like 12. It's on its way. Somebody said, "Is that?" Somebody said, "Is that real pot? That looks like gas station weed. You can buy weed at the gas station, brother. Check this out. Look at that. I got money laying everywhere. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I got money laying. Look, money just fell out of that shit. Y'all see that? I know y'all seen that money fall out of my shit. Where's my other money at? Come on. Somebody stole my shit. Listen, brother. I don't smoke nothing gas station. You see all this right here? Sorry, I got people's names written down and shit. I've been taking names in the evening, kicking ass in the morning. Come on. Yes, I got people's names written down and shit. Don't fuck with me. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, can you buy these at the gas station? Because, like, we don't buy nothing gas station around here, brother. I'm the plug's plug. You got to remember, brother, I'm Johnny Socket. You see that right there? What's that say? Mango glue. Good grief. And then look at this. Live rosin and liquid diamonds. You already know what time it is. And it's a hybrid. Don't ever play with me. Not to mention, we got big, dumb, stupid, ignorant, goofy nugs. We got a whole bag of weed right here, big as fuck. I can't show you that either. And then not to mention, we got all types of little goofy ass, you know what I mean, vapes and just look. Listen, the whole goddamn house is filled up with just weed products. I don't give a damn what you say. Gas station, nothing. I stay telling y'all the truth, and they stay not believing me. You know what's crazy? It's like when I get on here, I might have lied before about something. I'm not gonna sit here and say I haven't lied about something. I've lied before on here, but like I'm one of the ones that like stand on telling the truth. I'm not the guy to make up stories and act like I'm this and act like, and then not to mention my girl's usually always sitting beside me. Like you should have known right then and there. Well, she's been with him 7 years and she knows the real him. So why would he be in front of her lying, looking stupid? I gotta live with her every day and fucking like we live together, like she lives with me type shit. So like, why would I like lie and make myself look stupid in front of my girl and shit? Like if it wasn't the case or that wasn't the truth, or when she knows the real me, you get what I mean? So like they should have put two and two together right then and there. Like what I'm saying is always usually facts. I'm never gonna get on here and lie. For what? Because, like, then in real life, I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of extra shit to back it up and shit. For what? So, yeah, like, I'm one of them ones that, like, try not to lie about anything. Even to my girl, like, I don't ever lie about nothing. She can go through my phone or whatever. Like, lie for what? Because you know what? I'm going to tell you something. People lie because of fear. People lie out of fear. When you lie, it's because you didn't want them knowing the truth. But people lie because of fear. Straight up. Because if you didn't give a fuck and you didn't care what that person thought, fuck them. like literally, or you didn't know him from a can of paint or anything, you wouldn't lie to him. You don't care. You tell him straight up what it is, right? But like people lie out of fear, obviously to save whatever they got going on or save their own ass or whatever. But that's all that is, and that's what it boils down to. Like, think of any time you've lied. Like it's been because you were probably scared or trying to get out of something, or you didn't want them knowing, or you get what I'm saying? Like, because if it was like, say it was like your side dude, say you got a husband at home, whatever else, but it was your side dude, but you only known him like 3 days. If you just went up to him and was like, your breath stinks and fuck you and like, don't call me no more, bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't fuck with you like that at all, right? Like, you haven't known him that long. What? Hold on, did I just see that right? Hold on. Damn, motherfucker text me. Hey, can y'all still see my face right now? Like, can y'all still see my face on live when I pull down my screen, like at the top when I'm looking at people's text messages and shit? Can y'all see that on y'all's live or no? Like, can y'all still see my face and stuff? Like, hold on. Like, right now, can y'all still see me looking at y'all or no? Like, do y'all still see me right now? Like, can you see my hand moving and all that or no? I just need to know real quick. I'm trying to figure out something on my phone that I haven't been able to figure out. I want to see if I'm still able to, like, well, I know I'm still able to text and send out text, and like I can text people that text me, and I can read texts that come through my phone while I'm still on live. She said, I want some of that. I've never seen that. You smoke, Alicia? Shit. I'll look out for everybody and anybody, I'm telling you. Man, she might liable to get something in the mail. I'll put this motherfucker straight in an envelope. Put it right in the envelope and close it and put 3 stamps on it and send it off. Come on. It's got a little weight to it, so you do got to put some extra stamps on there. But yeah, yes, sir. I will send this shit straight through the mail. I do not give no fucks. That's how my other people get it. They get it through the mail and it gets delivered right to their front doorstep from a dispensary. Right to their front doorstep. I can do it right here, even though it's not legal in my state. I can have weed delivered directly to my doorstep. I don't do it that way just because, like, that's a federal charge when you start messing with the mail. So it's like you got to be careful about what you're doing. And you don't want to get nothing sent straight to your address. Get it sent to the next door neighbors or something. Fucking, not even the next door neighbors. Find an abandoned house or whatever. But, like, when you fuck around with the mail, you're automatically going to do 10 years, okay? Like, you might not do that 10 years, but you will be sentenced to 10 years, meaning, like, you might do a year or two, and then you'll have 8 years of probation when you get out of jail. And if you fuck up, you go back and do that whole 10. So, like, it's not even worth it, but... And they don't play about the mail. I used to work for the mail, and listen, if you took one piece of mail out of a mailbox and stole it, you will do 10 years. I swear to God, I'm not even lying to you. Like, you would do the whole 10, like, you would do 2 or 3 years, yeah, and get out eventually. Like, you won't do the whole, but you would do 10 years on probation, whatever it is. But, yeah, they don't play about that mail. But, yeah, my peoples, they get it delivered like that, man, and it's supposedly legal. Like, it's not legal in my state, but, yeah, I know some people that own a dispensary and shit, so, like, I could walk in the back door and get as much as I needed. Come on. Like I said, I'm Johnny Socket, brother. The plugs plug. Come on. Yes. She said, damn, really? Yes. Oh God. I still haven't sent my YouTube dollars out yet, though. They said they were gonna get me locked up for that. Still ain't sent my YouTube dollars out yet. Come on. Yeah, she said, yeah, to tobacco products that say it's a present. I swear. That's what they do. They don't really ever get caught. You know, a lot of times they won't catch you, but there's a risk with it. I know people that do it every day. They get shit like, and I'm telling you, they're getting some kind of shit where they get quarter pounds for like $200. Like crazy amounts of smoke for dirt cheap. Like you got to think you could knock a quarter pound for 600 out here if you 650 and shit. And these people are going and getting it off the internet for two. It's crazy, man. But it's like not as strong as weed, but it still looks the same and it's just as gas. So it's like all the dealers now they're ripping people off, and you never know if you're getting like Delta 8 or the gas station weed, like that dude was saying. You never know, but like I know my plug and I know my guy. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, you never know, man. You never know if you're getting the gas station. Not me though. You see how green my shit is. They better not ever play with me. Aren't you the green like the green apple? Come on. Come on. My shit's green like the green apple. Like you knew when you seen it right there what time it was. Come on. That's a green apple. Come on. We're smoking on that green apple. You already know it. Ha ha. They said, what is this live about? Man, this live is about tapping in with the people, networking all around the world, meeting new people that you would probably never meet in real life. And that's what this live is about, man. We're here to wreck, we're here to make fun, we're here to talk and just go crazy. I'm actually waiting on the goofies to come in here. Like I'm actually kind of upset because they haven't been coming in here lately. And like we need the goofies, man. They're the ones that give us something to do. Yeah, the goofies is the one that give us something to talk about, something to do, man. I don't have nothing to clown. Alicia said, "Can't you buy K2 at the uh yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can buy it. You gotta know the plug though, you know. You can't really you don't want to buy this shit that's just on the counter. It'll have you all types of fucked up. Like you just need to you're gonna have to go to the Arabs and be like, yo, y'all got that spice. You get what I'm saying? I remember though back in the day when like the whole world, the whole US was strung out off that shit. Like everybody, anywhere you go, there'd be people like slumped over, all the way over though, like off the spice. And then it's like boom, then fentanyl hit. Like really it should have stayed spice. Like why the fuck did fentanyl hit? Like whoever did that shit was ornery because like there wasn't no fentanyl around 10, 12 years ago. It wasn't fentanyl, it was just heroin. And like whoever did that, because like I'd rather all the junkies be off the spice and still be off the spice. Like if it wasn't for fentanyl and all that dumbass shit, all the dope fiends would have still been off the spice and the meth and the crack. Jamie said you can't buy it here. He said you can't buy it here where I live, only online, I think. Yeah, it's the same here where I live, Jamie. You can't buy it here. You can't. They just opened up a medical place though here in Louisville, but you have to have a medical card, which I heard it's not so hard to get the medical card. I heard you just got to have money. You just got to pay like $200 or something, 250, and you get the medical card. I'm about to get it. But I've also heard that like when you do get the medical card, you can't own a gun anymore. So I was like, fuck all that. I'm never getting the medical card. Then I'll just smoke it illegally forever. Cause you know what I mean. So it's like Alicia said, I don't fuck with that. No, me neither. I've did it before though, years ago. But no, me neither. Hell no, that shit'll take everything away from you. They said that K2 is dangerous. Damn. Seen a lot of people in brother. You know what? I'm about to tell y'all two stories right now about the K2. Uh, I've already told one of them though, but yeah, like I was over at my dad's one day and like him and everybody used to hang out with, they used to smoke that shit for about a year or so because like that's just what people from prison and jail, that's what they do. So it's like plus they're on probation and shit, it doesn't show up in drug tests, so that's what they do. They he was in and out of prison his whole life. But yeah, we there was a Mexican neighbor and he was like, "Yo, you got some weed, blah blah blah." And then my stupid ass dad was like, "Yeah, yeah, but it ain't weed." He was like, This is stronger than weed, but if you want to hit it, just hit it once." And the guy was like, "Oh, I think he thought it was weed or something." And he smacked it. Man, we're standing in the front yard, but he started hitting it hard. I was like, "Nah, whoa, whoa." I wasn't smoking though. I never smoked it. I'm telling him, "Nah, don't keep hitting it." But yeah, he ended up, boom. Next thing you know, I swear it was about 45 seconds. He was like, and he took two steps, boom, boom, backwards and fell, boom, straight on the tree like that. Now he's laying in the front yard. I hadn't, I didn't really know what the spice had do to you like that. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Damn, what y'all give him? Like, oh, hell no. So I start tripping out. I'm shaking him. I'm lifting him up and shit. He ain't doing it like, and he lives next door though. Say, my dad, he's loaded off the spice itself, so he's just chilling like this, looking at me, laughing. I'm like, no, you got to get him up. But like, he had a tolerance for it, so he knew better than to just, he'd hit it once and be done. So my dad was just kind of cooling out on it. But the other guy, he done, if you never hit it, you'll fall all the way out, bloom. But yeah, and then I don't know, like he started foaming at the mouth, all types of shit, and fucking I left. I said, all right, I'm out. Fuck y'all, cause like I got shit on me, I got stuff going on, I got money in my pocket. Like the police come, I'm gonna lose everything, fucking with y'all. Yeah, so I dipped, boom, left him there in the front yard. I didn't know if he was dying or what. Left him right there, but long story short, I guess he went next door, and my dad did, and knocked on the door and got dude's wife. And dude's wife come over there and was like, "Oh my god!" She starts tripping out and shit. They done called the ambulance for him, and eventually he was alright though. They peeled him off the pavement and took him to the hospital. He was straight, but like we seen him the next day and shit, and he was like, "What the fuck would you give me?" Blah blah blah, and then he was like, "Yeah, he never came back over after that again though. Like he never came back over to hang out. He never." And that was just so stupid. I was like, "What the fuck? Hell yeah, I left. Like I'm not about to cop this murder right here. Like he did that shit." Like I already had my, hands on his shirt and shit from trying to shake him, so they was gonna, yeah, definitely get some DNA or something. But yeah, like I was like, oh god, I was calling my dad too, and his stupid ass was high. He wasn't answering the phone. I'm praying. I'm like, please, I hope he don't get. I went over my homies. I'm like, I need y'all to give me a ride. They're like, no, just walk over. It's like 10 minutes, not even a 10-minute walk. I'm like, hell no. I'm like, give me the car, bro, or I steal your car. I was like, I need one of y'all to ride me in a car. I can't walk by. I was like, I can't walk by. The cops is there and everything. Like, y'all, I need to ride by in a car. But they was like, all right, come on, come on, come on. They knew once I was like, I'm gonna steal your car. Like, literally, it's that serious. Like, I need to go over here and figure out. But yeah, we rode by and he was up off the ground, but the ambulance was like peeling off with him and shit by then, and it was only like 10 minutes later. So yeah, they got off with him. He was straight. But yeah, I left. Hell yeah, I left. I'm not gonna stick around for a bunch of goofies. I'm not the one hitting the spice. I swear I'm not. I don't give a damn who dies. It ain't me. I left. Ain't nobody I know. And if I'd have known his wife was next door, I would have went over there, beat on the door. I'd have got her, and then I'd have shook out. But let my stupid ass dad do all that shit and let him do it. But yeah. Eventually, my dad ended up getting sober, and he was sober for a long, long time. Like he was sober for some years, couple years. And then, he would have his fuck ups off and on, go to prison or jail or whatever, get fucked up. He would always, yeah. Yeah, I've had some crazy stories, but I had to mention that once he said something about K2, I was like, damn, let me mention my story about it. That shit was crazy. And that dude never came back over to hang out again with him. I'm like, yeah, I bet. He said, I've stayed when this kid was overdosed and everyone left. He actually stole from you? Oh, you should have left. You should have called the ambulance and left. Damn, he actually stole from you and you stayed. Yeah, that's a good person, though. God's going to bless you for helping people. You always got to help people in this world. Come on. She said she stayed. But yeah, I've seen probably 10, 12 people at least overdose in my life. I've seen a lot of people overdose. A couple of my friends and shit. So, I stayed there with them, of course, and left. I wouldn't have left if I knew the people, you know what I mean? I don't know this dude from nothing. And at that time, I was just like, I had to shake out. I had shit on me. And I, had people waiting on me and all types of stuff. Like, I ain't got time to sit over here and get caught up by the cops, lose the money, lose the, what I'm making the money off of, and just lose everything because these people want to hit some spice. That's what was going to happen because the cops are going to come and, you know what I mean? But I was always real smooth about stashing my shit. Like, I could just put my shit up in my pants and they would never find it. Like, they would search shoes and all, but for some reason it wouldn't fall out neither. They could do the pat down and like move and it just never would fall out. I would always get away with it. But there's been a couple times where I got caught, but anytime I got caught, it wasn't in my pants. It was either in my pocket or, one time I tried to throw it. And when I threw it, they seen it. They ended up grabbing the ounce. It was an ounce of weed. They grabbed it out the ditch. And then they hit me with tampering with physical evidence, too. They gave me a felony for throwing it. That's what was crazy, though. They hit me with a felony for throwing the weed like that. Gave me tampering with physical evidence. I was like, hell no. Y'all are grimy for that. They could have let that one roll and just hit me with the possession, but he felt he had to take it all. I had a scale on me as well. I threw the scale, but what's crazy is they never found the scale. He was too worried about the weed. He watched me throw the weed. I threw the scale after he had already hopped out of the car. His stupid ass had hopped out of the car and was like, I seen you, you're done. Yeah. He starts walking over to the weed like he's going to grab the weed up off the ground. And I'm like, swoop, through the scale behind the bridge or off the bridge. Like, and it wasn't that big of a drop, probably about a 7-foot drop, just a little ditch bank with a bridge that goes over it. Threw it right off. Ding. He never found it. And that was crazy. That was so good he never found it because then he would have hit me with trafficking, which would have been a felony too because I'm right by a school zone and all types of shit. But he didn't find the scale. But I still got hit with tampering with physical evidence, which was a felony. So I was still like, fuck. They still fucked me. So regardless, it didn't matter about the scale. Because like it would have all been rank concurrent anyway, and I still got hit with a felony. So even if they would have found the scale, it would have just been 2 felonies, but they'd have ran it together as one because it's all one scenario. So it wouldn't have mattered regardless. They knew what they were doing. That's why they hit me with the tampering because they didn't have nothing to say that I was selling because it was all in one bag. It was just one big bag. I had just left. I was going to sell it to somebody. And what's crazy is the people's on the other side that I'm going to sell it to calling me. I'm like, stupid ass, if you know I'm sitting right here with the cops and you're looking at me through the bushes and the trees and shit, waiting on my dumb ass. You see there's 7 cops right here, and you're trying to call my phone back to back. The cops is looking at the phone like, what are you doing? We know what you're doing. Like, you got an ounce of weed right here, blah, blah, blah. People's blowing your phone up. So they knew. They knew. And yeah, I'm like, bro, but yeah, when I got out of jail, I was hot at that dude. I'm like, bro, why would you call back to back? Like, if I didn't answer the first time, you're looking at me. Like, he was on the other street. He was looking in between the houses so he could see that, like, he's seen me standing there. And I was like, why would you even do that? So, yeah, like, he fucked me over. He kept calling the phone back to back for what? Like, you see I'm not answering it, and you see where I'm at. You know what's going on. Like, that's what got me right there. And that's what made him seize the phone and like look through my phone and shit, was because he started blowing it up. And then they knew that I was trafficking. Yeah, so that got me hemmed. I was mad about that for a while. I was mad at that dude for that. Cause like that was stupid shit. You know better than to do that. Like, you don't blow up somebody's phone back to back. But and I could understand, okay, he was just wanting to smoke. He was wondering if I'm all right. But you're looking at me, stupid. You seen I was in cuffs. Like, no, I'm not answering the phone. Like, that shit was stupid as fuck. But yeah, they got me. Come here. Come here, my baby. What are you doing? Come here. What are you doing, bro? But yeah, that was like the first time I've been hit with trafficking like 3 different times, and I've already got hit 2 schools, trafficking within a school zone. I've got hit with that twice. I've got hit with trafficking marijuana twice. Um, tamper with physical evidence, receiving stolen property, and then theft by unlawful taking. And let's see, what else is it? Receiving stolen property over 10,000. There was a few different ones. There was like 12 of them. I've been locked up about 12 times. I mean, probably about 15 times, really. Maybe a little more than that. I need to try to get my mug shots. I want all my mug shots from the jail. I don't know how to get that. Somebody know how to get the mug shots? 'Cause some of them I look treacherous in. I need it so I can, you know what I mean, when I go tell my story and I go help these people and give them motivation and inspiration. You get what I'm saying? I can show them what I look like. I was out here treacherous. But yeah, I don't have any violent charges on my record or nothing like that. That's what's good. That's really why I'm not a felon. Because like that's really the only reason why I'm not a felon. I have been charged with 3 felonies in my life, and each time I had a lawyer, and each time I pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. So like it's still on my record that I got charged with that, but I just pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. So basically, it's not a felon. It's not a felony. Like if you look at my record, anybody that, because they've already did it 100 times on here, I'm sure anybody that pulls up my background and sees my charges will see that it says that there's 2 felonies on there, but each one of them got amended down. The tampering with physical evidence, that was a felony as well, but they threw that out. That got dismissed. My lawyer ate that up. They were like, yeah, he threw it, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, nah, I didn't. I dropped it. Like, don't let him lie. And he was like, so did you throw it or did you drop it? And I was like, who's asking? He was like, I'm asking. I was like, I threw it. You know what I mean? Because, like, you got to tell your lawyer the truth. Because, like, he's the one getting you out of it. He's not the one convicting you. He's the only one. Because, so, like, and my lawyer used to always tell me, you got to tell me exactly what happened so I know about how to come at the case. If you lie and say you really didn't do it, I'm over here making, looking stupid trying to, plead and fight a case that coming from the wrong end. He's like, I need to know exactly what happened so I know how to come about it. And every time he'd be like, "So did you do what they're saying?" Yeah, exactly what they're saying. Like duh. So yeah, he knew though. But it come to a point to where he ended up, after I gave this dude so much money, I'd probably given him $10,000 over, 10 years, as much as I got in trouble and shit. And come to a point to where like I had just ran out of options. Like I said, it never works. Like I trapped for a long time, years and years. I was just selling, and then it comes to a point to where like the plugs run dry, people get locked up, and like shit just falls off over years. Not everything stays the same. People have kids, all types of shit. People lose jobs, get jobs, plugs get locked up. Before too long, it all hit the water, and it would come to a point to where like I was needing him to represent me, but I didn't have any money. But he always knew that I would pay him. Like I always paid him right on time. Like he knew I got money. And one day we walked in there, and he didn't even tell me, and he withdrawed off my case. And he didn't even tell me though, like what he was doing. He was like, "You got some money for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, like 300." He was like, "That ain't enough." And he took the money still. He took the money. He took the money still and then withdrawed off my case. But yeah, I wasn't tripping at that time. It had already, I was at the end of the road. I had exhausted all efforts. I had got as many fronts as I could get. Like I had done paid everybody off. Like the plug done ran dry. These people, I had done made it so hot for myself. Like that at this point, people were nervous to even come back around. Like as far as because they were popping us all. They were getting everybody. So like plugs just kind of ran dry after a minute. Once the main plug got popped, it was over. It was over. So now I figured out that that life doesn't work, and it took me a long time to realize that. But so now I just go to work and pay taxes and stay out of the way and be a good law-abiding citizen. Come on, do what I'm supposed to. And I figured out that like it's a lot easier that way as well. Like, cause if you just do the right thing, you're able to acquire shit. Like the whole time I was selling drugs, like I sold a lot of drugs and I made a lot of money, but like it wasn't worth it at the end. Like I never got nowhere with it. I never really had nothing in my name. I never really had acquired shit that like I did when I worked a job. Like never. It just you can't acquire stuff because like what am I gonna do? Go get this car in my name? I don't work a job. The feds will be on me. So, but that's what I was doing. That's what I did. I went and got the car in my name and all this, and yeah, that's what got me fucked over. But I had to learn like that everything comes with a paper trail, and these people were able to track everything that I was doing without a job. They seen me at 18 and 19 and 20 years old with bands everywhere that I'm walking around the neighborhood at 19 with big gold chains and a Rolex watch, a literal Rolex watch that was had come out of a lick. Like all types of shit. I was just doing dumb shit. They knew that wasn't mine, but they just couldn't link it. I was going hard back then, and then it just ended up catching up with me. And for real, to be a white boy like that in the hood doing that, that's hard to do. The only way that I did that is because they all knew I had a gun, always. And I will fire that motherfucker, and everybody knew it. Everybody in the neighborhood knew it, so it's kind of like that's really the only thing that saved me. Because, like, there's always them guys in the neighborhood that ain't you, they're not like you. They're way bigger than you are. Like there was always the Devos in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Them guys that everybody was nervous to be around. That just anybody they ever got into it with, they just hit them one time, boom, knock them straight out. You know what I mean? Like there was always those guys. So yeah, I had to watch my back a lot and shit. But nobody, nobody ever strong armed me or robbed me or none of that. I got robbed twice, but it wasn't in a it wasn't in a respectable way. Like a motherfucker just pulled off with my shit, you know. Like old man pulled off with my shit, then he pulled up with his kids. So I should have known right then. Every time, whenever I would do deals, I would tell people that don't bring no kids or nothing. Don't ever bring kids because if something goes south, we get popped or whatever, they run up on us. You got a kid in the car, like that's way worse charges, and I'm getting them too. Endangering the welfare of a minor, contributing to the delinquency of all types of crazy, stupid shit. So like, yeah, and I should have known when he pulled up with his daughter in the back seat. But he did that for a reason, because he knew that I had a gun and I probably wouldn't shoot up the car if his kid was in there. So he knew what he was doing. You know, I handed him the ounce, and I seen his, his hand go like that to try to bring it down. And as soon as I did, I swung on him. Boom! I come through the window, but he ran my foot over, which like lightweight pulled me a little bit down. Like I was in the window. The window's right here. I done swung, boom, connected with him too. And I know it hit him, and I know it stunned him too, because he went off in the ditch. Like he went in the ditch and then came back out of the ditch. But I knew that if I was to hang on that window, like he's taking me with him because he's scared at this point. Like he didn't expect me to come in the car. So I jumped out of the car, rolled, definitely rolled, scraped my shit up. And then I started hollering at my homeboys, like, yo, by that time they'd already seen what was going on, though. So they were like running towards me. And they both had guns on them and didn't even pull them out and shoot. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. These people have guns and shit, won't even fire, and when it comes down to it, scared to death. I was like, yo, he just robbed me. Shoot the fuck he caught. Like, I didn't have mine. Mine was in the house. I should have known better. Thank God I didn't, though. I realized that was just God looking out for me. Because if I would have definitely, like, I wouldn't have probably hit the car because the kid was in it, but I would have definitely cracked it off and let him hear it. Wow, wow, wow. I would have shot towards his shit for sure. At least that way, because, at this point, I'm thinking already got me, but, like, if I don't send a message, he might try to come back. So I would have, if that was saving my life that I didn't have that gun, because I would have definitely cracked off the whole clip just that way to let him realize, like, I wasn't playing. Like, don't ever come back here if I ever see you. But I didn't get a chance to do that, so it was like I had to watch my back and shit, because he probably thought it was an easy one. But he knew better, because I come through the window on him. But yeah, he got me. He pulled off. I never seen that guy again. Ever. But this was, fuck, I was 19, 20, 21 years old and shit. I was barely old enough to die for my country. Couldn't even buy a fucking bottle of liquor. Couldn't even get a hotel room in my name. Come on. But yeah, see, people can change their life, man, and really do the right thing. Come from nothing, had a Walmart bag full of clothes with me. And you know what I mean? Now we're here. Let's go. Now we're here. Come on. We got 11 people on here, though, and I've been on here for a minute. I'm about to get off here because it's a nice day outside. I'm about to go do a couple things. Me and my girl, I ain't got time to sit on here all day long. He said we would arrange the ticket for you. What's going on, man? If y'all are new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that sub button. I'm seeing a lot of new people in here. I'm seeing some people that I usually don't see in here. If y'all are new to the channel, hit the sub button. We need everybody to subscribe to the channel. Come on, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost at 900 right now. So yeah, if you're going crazy for me and you want to see me turn up, which is probably not a lot of people, hit that sub button, man. We need that. Come on. We're worried about getting these watch hours, getting these subs. We're building. We're so close right now. We're so close. She said some good stories. Yeah, I'll get on here and tell some stories. I've already told that story, I think, before, though. I definitely have. But yeah, it's the new people. I repeat myself a lot of times on these lives, like over and over and over, right? Doing the same thing over and over and over, right? But it pays off. Gotta be consistent, man. It don't matter what you do. I could stand here and look at the camera every time I go live. As long as I was consistent in doing it every day, people would watch. They'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Why don't he ever talk? Why don't he ever say nothing? He just stares at the camera. But they would still watch. You get what I'm saying? It's just how people are. It's crazy. Consistency. Come on. Just be in their face. Damn, y'all hear them gunshots? I know y'all heard that just now. They said must be Goofy o'clock. You're fucking right. It's Goofy o'clock. We're right here. Like, come on. You're fucking right. It's that time. At least you knew what time it was. Come on. Come on. Alicia's in the building with us. She was turning up. She's been turning up. When you going live, Alicia? I need to tap in. Tap in with you. Turn us up. Somebody said Pakistan for nerds. Come on. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna get off here because I got some things I gotta go do. I've already been live for like an hour and a half. I put my time in today. We tapped in with the people. I might go live a little later. I'll definitely go live later, but right now I'm gonna get up off here, man. I got some things I gotta go do. But yeah, I'll probably be live later. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Everybody have a good day. It's a nice day. I don't know where y'all's at, but it's nice around my way, so I'm outside today. Come on. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, though. Hopefully everybody has a blessed weekend, a safe weekend. Get the money, stay out the way. Come on. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Look, we got 9 people on here. As soon as I'm about to hop off, of course. Maybe I should let it ride for another 10. Maybe, maybe not. Dexter, what's the word? Only Ken Gaming, what's going on, man? If y'all are new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that sub button. We've been going stupid lately. Come on. They said dude's got the drip. Hell no, it's just dirty and dusty, man. But yeah, we're in the building. This shit's old as fuck. We're just rocking it to rock it. Literally. Come on. Not that I was talking about my hustling days and I got the hustler outfit on. Come on, feeling like the #1 hustler and whatnot. Come on. Make sure y'all hit that sub button. I'm seeing a lot of new people. These people ain't been in here before, or it's just a lot of bot accounts, one or the other. We're gaining some hours, though. Come on. We're gaining some motion. I think I'm going to post another short here in a minute. I was going to let this one that I just posted ride out for a minute and gain some views, but I think I'm going to just go ahead and flood it out real quick and just get it. Because every one I've been posting has been hitting 1,000 and 1,500 and 2,000 views every short. So let me go ahead and keep turning it up. We've been tapping in with hella people lately. They said, is that the Walmart special watch? Facts. Probably so. But that's alright. It still looks good, right? Come on. Said, I don't know if I can handle that, Jordan. They said, you're invited to Pakistan. Come on. They said, do a flip. They're tripping. Make sure you hit the sub. You know what I mean? He said, do a flip. Hit the sub. Come on. Hit the sub for me one time so I can get some new subscribers in here, man. We need some new tappers. Let's go. We've been having motion lately. We've been going crazy. 12 people in the chat. Half of them's fugazi. And I'm feeling lazy. They got me off the smoke. They said, no thank you. Damn, they said, fuck Pakistan. They don't want to go to the sand dunes. And we got 13 people in here watching. What's up? What's happening, man? If y'all are new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub. We need everybody to sub us up. We're going crazy. We're getting ready to get off here. We're here for a good time, not a long time. If you're watching this and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. You're tapping in live with 502ski himself, tapping in live from Louisville, Kentucky, man. We're in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Missed out on some good stories. That's a fact. That's a fact. They said I'd go to Pakistan before I'd subscribe. I know that's how much of a hater you are. That's how much of a goofy you are. That's how much of a sissy you are. Come on. Come on. Like, you're that upset and go to any links. Like I said, like I just told y'all, they will go to any links to make you fail. They'll do everything they can do just not to see you win. Like, that's what I mean. He said he'd go all the way to Pakistan before he'd subscribe to me. I mean, that's a perfect example of what I was just telling y'all guys about for the past month. It's like you can just watch what they say and read what they say and just figure out everything about them and how they're feeling and where their heart's really at just off of what they say. Like, a motherfucker will go to any lengths just to see you not win. Like, when it's easier just to see you win, if they, you know what I mean? Like, your stupid ass would have went all the way to Pakistan. Come on. I swear, it would have went all the way to Pakistan. Like, what a fucking retard. Oh yeah, y'all fuck with the Michael Kors. Come on. I know y'all fuck with that Michael Kors belt. That's hard. I always gotta show him the Michael Kors belt. Come on. Yeah, that's hard. Come on. But yeah, I think it's that time again, man. Let me get off here. I was gonna let it ride for a second. We had some motion that, when there's 10 people in here, it'd be kind of stupid to get off and not grab them watch hours up real quick. Or at least, attempt to work towards some watch hours with them. They said, Jordan, are you behind the Iraq war? Fuck no. I think they're idiots. What are y'all fighting for? Somebody else? You mean the Iran war? Ain't no Iraq war going on. We pulled out of there. We lost. I don't care what they say. We lost. We gave them all our guns, all the military equipment we was using. We left all that shit over there and rode out. Now they're highly equipped and more fucking ammunitioned up than they ever were. Got more guns and more equipment and more military gear than they ever had. And now they ain't got us over there fucking with them. So it was like days after they pulled out all the troops that, the Taliban was back running the government over there. And that, it's back the same way it was, but 10 times worse. Because now they got all the gear that they've acquired from this war that's been going on for 15 years. AK-47s. They've got tanks, literally full-size tanks and shit that our military just left over there. Like, when we pulled out, they pulled out all the troops and they left everything there. That's exactly what happened when the president told them, like, we're pulling out. We lost. I don't care what they say. Like, we lost. We went over there and destroyed shit for 10 years, lost all types of people, 20 years, whatever it was, 10 years, lost all types of people, lost all types of guns, all types of money, all types of Americans. And then here they are. All they did was get stronger, get more money and more guns, and get a new breed of Taliban motherfuckers. to come destroy shit. Like, it did nothing but get worse, and then we just equipped them more. If anything, them Arabs are loving it right now. They're looking at it like it was the best thing that ever happened, that war. Like, yeah, they lost a lot of people, but they're more equipped than they ever have been. They got more money and more hideouts and more houses and more tanks and guns and ammo and just resources and food and just more shit than they've ever had now. Believe that. Soon as we pulled out of there, it was all over the world news how the Taliban had just overtook the government and had ran the capital of it, and they were back running shit as soon as we left. Like I said, the troops went over. They pulled out all the troops on planes and left the gear, left everything. But yeah, it's America. I love America. I'm an all-American thoroughbred. I say it myself. Like, it is land of the free, and it's not land of the free anymore. But, I still love where I'm from, and I'm still in the building. Come on. Somebody said it's none of your business. Make sure y'all hit that sub button. Are these all bot accounts coming in here, or am I tripping? Like, are these all fake accounts, or am I tripping right now? Come on. They said Jordan's the Disneyland Diddy. Look, he's mad. He's upset. He's going to the corner. I was waiting to put him in the corner, too. I knew he was going to slip up, dummy. He can't come in here not one time without hating. We'll see you later, Crimson Chin. They said, I got a fundraiser to go to. I got a fundraiser to go to. Fuck. I'll go. Oh, to go to. Wow, I'll go. Why not? Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up. A fundraiser, so it's like a free. That's love. Cheetos. We mama. Jordan, can you make the planets great and stop the wars? Come on, no. Trump can. You seen he's done stopped 7 wars if you ask him. But yeah, let me get up off here, man. I'll tap in with y'all a little bit later. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Everybody have a safe and a blessed weekend. I'll probably be on here a little bit later. Y'all have a good day.